I'm live. Remedy. I'm live. I'm on. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it's a lovely day. Good morning. Good morning to you. I kind of like the way I sound when I do that, And you should like the way you sound when you sing your song to you. It's important to do that from time to time. It's a lovely. Hey, Linda. Hey, Nadisha. Good morning, beautiful souls. Good morning, sweet beautifuls. Oh, yesterday was a humdinger, I tell you. And I know it was just energies from all over the place. Good morning. Good morning, Allison. Good morning, Marina. Oh, good morning. I actually wrote the people over yesterday. I wrote them. I was like, look, this whole thing, it went kaplooey. And so they actually had problems in their system. So I think it wasn't just them. I think Facebook had some problems too. And I think Instagram had some problems too. Because even though we were on the Feel Better Coach last night, my video saved over to Segmet Biz, which is my other channel on Instagram. So now I'm fixing it, so I'll then upload it. I have to do it that way, okay? All right. If you guys want to see Feeling Better Go Time from last night, you got to go to Segmet Biz. So Segmet, SEGMET, Biz, BIZ, and that's at Instagram over there, and you'll push the story, and it's playing, okay? So who knew? But I'm so glad you guys are here, and we got ourselves back on track this morning. All right. Good morning, Teresa. Yes, thank you. And you know what? This morning I don't have on any of my pretty colors or anything, but you know what that is? I like to play with my colors. I'm so sleepy these days that I just, it's like I rub my eyes a lot like a baby. And so at this point, I'm like, I better just not put anything on my face. I'm just that sleepy. So I laugh because I was talking about myself as a bad baby yesterday, and I'm feeling that way. And you'll know by the topics this morning, it's a good morning. And you guys, you know what? No matter what's going on, each day is a good morning. It's a good day. It's a good afternoon. It's a good evening. It's a good night. Yes. Good morning, Anna. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Catherine. I'm so glad you guys are making it in. I think we got all synced back up after yesterday's energies kind of kaplooied us. That's my word from my mom. Kaplooey. Hey, good morning, Danielle. Good morning. So, I didn't have any tea topics put in. So again, I pulled some out of my own heart space. It's a good morning. Today's topics are wonder, like having wonder with your life or adventure. Wonder, W-O, wonder. And willful, because I was talking about being a willful baby. I am shocked at what I found. So let's get into it. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and it's yours to have your way. I want you to always wake up every day. Even if you wake up and oh, good morning, Gemma. Even if you wake up and it's you know how sometimes you wake up and you're like, ooh, don't want to really get up on this day. Okay, but still no, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to do this thing my way. Even though I maybe don't want to get up right now, I'm going to go ahead and get up. You know how sometimes you get up, some people, they deal with stiffness and owies and things from different little physical ailments in the body. Take a deep breath. Start your day with your divine current breathing and appreciate that you can actually breathe and inhale and then exhale. Appreciate that you can do it. Because, there are some people who are in iron lungs. Even though we're in 2020, there are some people that are being assisted with breathing. Okay? So just be grateful for your life. And even if you're having like an emotional upset where you're like, internally, understand it's still a beautiful day. It's still a good day because it's yours. And you can play it any way you want. Okay? You can use it to be fussy if you want to. And sometimes that's yes. Wonder, Nadisha. So, good morning, Margaret. Yeah, I was. I just explained it, Danielle. I just explained it. Even Instagram glitched yesterday and saved my feeling better go time that we did yesterday. It's on Segmet Biz. I don't know how it did that, but it's saved to my other channel. But I am gonna put it in the feel better coach today, and I just have to like do my backup thing and then upload it. It takes time, I wish I could do it like that, but these digitals, ones and zeros, they don't move as fast as my analog. They just don't. So, all right, hey, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, good morning, Pablo. Good morning, Elisa. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So the first topic is wonder, W-O-N-D-E-R, wonder. I spell it because sometimes the way I speak, you might feel like it's wonder, but I'm talking about wonder. And so what I found that you could probably find is the part that means the feeling of surprise mingled with admiration. However, this is what Segmet adds on. Mingled with admiration when interfacing. Now, I'll explain that in a minute. When interfacing with someone or something perceived to be beautiful or adventurous or that ignites your state of curiosity or so what I'm saying is the sense. It's not really surprise like, whoa! It's not really like that big of a surprise. The wonder is just, how you sit with yourself and you just go, oh, isn't that nice? Oh, isn't that beautiful? And it just captures a moment in time for you where you actually adjust your state of being to participate directly with whatever it is that is igniting the feeling, the connection. And that's how come I use the word interface, because wonder is a part of our divine senses. This is one thing that's really never really discussed in school or talked about on the set. Wonder is actually a divine sense. We all have it. Now, depending on how expanded your connection with your senses are, as to how magnified your sense of wonder will be on a daily basis. Okay, but the reason why I said interface, let me go back to that, is because remember how I could hear the language of the trees, the mountains, the blades of grass, the rocks, the sea. Woo! Even in the air, the sun even has a character type voice to me, and there's a wonder with that, and my own sense of being clicks in to, oh, that's fabulous. But it's not exaggerated like, woo! It's not that big. It's a subtle type of, wow, this is amazing. I'm glad I'm participating in this right now. And the participation is the commingling of the energies or the exchanging of the currents between all that I am and all that this oak tree is, or all that I am and all that the shining light and the beautiful colors from the sunset are. You see? So there's some things that really get it for all of us. Sunset is one of them, where you really catch a sunset with, especially when it's getting to radiate more than about 4 colors. Everybody goes into that awe, like, oh, that is wonderful. Notice I said awe with it, right? Because the awe part is the amazingness of it, the greatness of the wonder, right? So that's wonder. And that can be ignited, what I say, by inanimate or living sentient things. So it's not bound by that. The main thing is it's not about your external. The main thing that I want you to carry away with wonder is that it actually is a divine sense, like your senses. Speaking of hands, you guys do your thing, do your thing. Okay, so it's a divine sense that we all have, and the levels that we express it are that's under our control. We have authority for how much we will allow ourselves to experience our sense of wonder. Okay? All right. Let me see. I know I got some more people on here. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Meg. Good morning, Sue. And okay, good, Danielle, good. Okay, good morning, Lena. All right, I think I got Lena. At least it says Okay. Oh, wait. All right, that's it. I got everybody. So that's connect to that. Now, the next one is a good morning. It's a good morning. You know, isn't it fun that we have like our own little experience? And okay, that's something for me to carry away. Got it. Isn't it fun that we get together and do this? I think it's fun. Well, I told you I wouldn't do it if I didn't think it was fun. I would find a way to go, you know what? I think we've topped out on this. No. We are going full steam ahead. All right. The next one. Good morning, beautifuls. Willful. All right. Now this one. Willful. Like being willful. So again, you can just guess that I'm going to be speaking from a state of speaking on it from a state of being type way. However, when I looked it up, I wasn't happy again. I was not happy again because, you know, many times in the dictionaries and the reference areas, you know, like Google and stuff where you look it up, it gives a physical base. So in this particular case, when I looked it up, and you guys would find it too, good morning, Gemma, then the definition was kind of going toward law stuff, I think. But this was the definition, and I looked in different places, and it repeated. So that's why I got to say it, so you'll know the definition that was there listed was of an immoral or illegal act or omission. So see, I think they're using willful like a willful crime or a willful criminal, like the nature of somebody who's doing something which most of the world perceives to be wrong. Okay, so I say be careful of that. Now it also says intentional or deliberate. Now fast forward to most of us who've had to deal with children, whether they were our own or we were babysitting or nephews, nieces, etc. Who doesn't know about a willful toddler or a willful baby? Okay, this me. I'm a willful baby. Okay, so the real actual definition in the word is right there for us to see. You see how it says will and then full of will. Now, will is another one of those things that is a divine sense. It is also wired within ourself according to who you are. And this is why we get into these scenarios of you get a willful parent who can move mountains, but the child who comes through them, their will is not like that. So this is why I say, okay, will is another one. Put this a little green check mark like tink. This is another one that is a divine sense, your will. And that might be why when you look it up in all the little reference books, probably when you get into the 1800s and stuff, it probably addresses it because things were more intermingled as far as spiritual and daily life. When you look in the older ones, you'll probably find it. But will is a divine sense as well. So your will, the will that you have, sweet, beautiful, is not the will that I have. And the will that I have, sweet, beautiful, is not the will that he has or not the will that she has. This is yours. Okay, so it's not, you know how we go to, for those of us who eat eggs, you go to the grocery store and you get this carton, and every time you get the carton of eggs, if you get the dozen, it's always they're put in there a certain way. You get used to seeing them in their little cardboard, little seat that they sit in. Will is not like that. It's not cookie cutter. Yours is yours. Mine is mine. And it's up to us again to allow ourselves how much we're going to use in the creation of whatever we want to create as loving light beings here in bodies on this beautiful body called Earth. You see? So it's still up to us. It still always comes back to our sense of self, our sense of authority, our sense of choice, the actions that we are going to consciously choose to do. And see, I'm not talking about the ones that are just automatic patterns that we don't even think about. I'm talking about your conscious creation type choices, and then the actions that you allow yourself to do that support your chosen choices, and then from there, the sustaining thereof. You see? So, now, you got it? I don't know why I'm so full of myself today. Oh my gosh. I think it's because I'm punchy. I think that's it. Oh, look it. Elisa found a green check. You guys should be jealous. No, no, you shouldn't. Okay, so this is the whole thing. Just understand wonder and will are divine senses. Just like touching. These are divine senses for you to kind of pull out of your little pocket and use whenever you want. All right? They are also very stimulating when you get used to really using them, because will is something that sometimes in our society is kind of condemned. Like, oh, she's just going to use her will to go against the current. But sometimes your will to accomplish your creation is the stuff that says, and let it be. And so it is. That's the stuff that gets you right over that line to manifestation sometimes. And this is your divine sense. This is different from what I have gone over before, which is persevere. See, that's not a divine sense. Your will is actually in there, spinning in there is a divine sense, okay? So if you haven't really made like friends with it, go ahead and make friends with your own sense of will and find and see consciously where you're actually applying it, because we all use it. Sometimes we just don't pay attention to, oh yeah, that was a willful moment on my part. Mm-hmm. Yes, and don't attach emotions to it, because it's one of those things, it's a good morning. It just is, okay? It just is. It doesn't have an emotional constituent to it. It doesn't. It's not a good or a bad. It's not a when you're in a bad mood, you're willful. No, willful is just on purpose, determination, and sometimes with a plan to get there. and it's an energy. It's an energy that flows through us. Okay. All right, my sweet beautifuls. Let's get some water. And and don't worry, I'm getting the energetic app whole. I made a video and I'm putting it all together. It's just that I run out of time, and I'm not used to having to just go get myself in the bed so that I could get up again in time to do everything that I do before we go on the air. So I'm adjusting, and so I'm making myself deal with a different way of doing it, because I chose to. It's my own commitment. You see, I'm making myself deal with it as I'm shifting who I am and how I show up for everyone. That's my choice, so I allow my actions to support it. And right now I'm going through a transition, so I'm sleepy every day. Okay, so there you go. All right, let me make sure I said, that's right. Get my little thumb. That's right. All right, you guys, get your water. Let's get nice and comfortable. Okay. Nice and comfortable. Remember your activator phrase. There are only two that I know of. I exist and I am here. That will stop you cold in your tracks. I exist. and then hit that divine current breathing, you go right back to your center and then create with clarity from there. And even if you're severely upset, you will reset to a calm, and you might have to come out, come back in, come out, come back in. That's natural. But at least you have a tool to bring yourself back into alignment so that whatever's going on out here doesn't have to have you disturbed. Okay? All right, my dear. Here we go. And here we are. A whole bunch of white lights went blink, blink, blink as we finished that. So that's lovely. That's lovely. I'm so proud of you. It's a good morning for choosing you on this morning, afternoon, evening, night. It's all about you in this life journey. And that is not from a selfish place. That is from a well-being. Just because you exist, play, sweet beautifuls. I look forward to seeing you on the next time. And let us all participate in the love. As you hear my voice, loving on you, I can feel the energies of all that you are, loving on you, loving on me, and all that we are. Okay? So 3 times. Here we go. I love you. I love you. I love you. From my heart to yours, this is your day. Create it with all the spices and flavors that are yours in your way. Enjoy. Make sure one of your spices is joy. Just shake that in there, maybe rainbow sprinkles or chocolate sprinkles or something, and put that in there and really enjoy your day. That is one of the beautiful gifts that we have. Each day is ours to enjoy it the way we want to and have a fabulous, fabulous time. I will see you next time, my dears. I love you. Mwah.